I wanted to give you a mini tour of this meditation garden that we've created. We've got a couple of hammocks which are just hung from quite chunky wooden posts. So I'm not a massive fan of hanging them in trees if you've got to attach it to the tree, because it can strangle them and stop them from pulling water up. So in this garden, we've just hooked them onto some pre-made posts. We've used a Millboard flooring in here, and it's actually kind of reminiscent of real wood. The way that they make this is quite cool because they press a real piece of bark into the mold, so you do get a very authentic look. And you can't see it from this angle, but these are two decks which are kind of shorter at one end, widening at the other, just to give this quite a dynamic shape. Now, I've used two Heptacodiums to entice you into this space, and there's loads of shade created by this cherry tree, which was the only thing that was in this part of the garden when we first designed it. We've got little pockets of things. So we've got some gunnera and hostas in this area. They've been there for quite a number of years, and they're actually watered from the rainwater that hits the shed roof. It's diverted via a water butt, and then anything that is left over comes into this kind of bog garden. These different coloured hostas, we have gone through quite a few different ones, but these silvery leaved ones, although these have been attacked by the slugs, generally don't get eaten as much. We've got some spring flowering begonia in here. This is Bressingham's White, ready for deadheading. But this low ground cover through these stepping stones and up into this space is meant to help you to get into the right mindset for meditation. The idea behind these stepping stones is that you mindfully concentrate on where you're walking. So they're not trip hazards. It is all about preparing the mind for meditation. And this is a great place to sit. I didn't want it to be one of those spaces which feels a bit kind of forced. So we kind of avoided using like too many aces and things because I didn't want that Japanesey kind of feel. But it's kind of got a tropical, very kind of using very hardy plants, this tropical shady sense that I think just makes you feel like you're far away from the house, and it's the perfect place to reflect.